comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. There's a change of side. Still scrapping for control of the space. What'll happen here? They exchange blows. Medium kick. A quick breather. Connects with medium kick. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the flat line zone? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows the medium kick. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Oh yeah!
Got their eye on the air. Solid combo. Medium kick hits.
Oh yeah!
Medium kick. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Player 2, fantastic crossover. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Nice crossover. Nice block on the overhead. Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. What a reaction to go air to air. Jumps up. Connects with medium kick. Side switch in the corner. Crowns him from above. Player 2 has this is gonna hurt in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Low heavy. Lots of aggression from both sides. Gets the jump in. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. All right, what's coming up next? From up above. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Pay attention.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Please, parry! Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Jumps in. Full drive on deck. What now? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Teleport. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting this adds a bit of OD spice there. Checks with a medium kick. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Knockdown and both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Dangerous range here. They've got about half life left. Sets up with the jump in. A jump? Crowns him from above. Too far, connects with the throw. They've been keeping a full drum. They think it's time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Become the demon.
Are you kidding me?
I am the true master of the fist.
Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nice parry. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Takes a trip. Still slugging it out here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Going on the offensive? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Shows the medium kick. Trying to read each other here? Both fighters are barely alive. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. What a reaction to go air to air. Still very early in the round. Goes for the jump in. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Hits up with the fire. Knockdown and gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throws a fireball. Both fighters planning something? Side switch in the corner. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. This can lead to some big damage. This is a bad situation to be in. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, what a throw set. Getting up. No, critical art now. The next truck. What's this Chihuahua gonna do? Flatline zone. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Spends the gauge for the driver whistle. Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. Misses the drive impact. Goes for the super arm. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters planning in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball. Demon Blade kick. Jumps. Checks them with the projectile. They trade. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. They're going for the super art. Going in. Goes for the massage. That's a counter. Easy fight. This is gonna hurt. Amazing anti-air in the clutch. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
What's this Jingle Huddle gonna do? Close range projectile. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. This can lead to some big damage. Goes for the massage. Taking jump draw, super hard incoming. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this Kotsugeki to the face. They are in a real bad situation here. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Noticeable life lead. Crowns him from above. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The throw misses. Player 2 is almost dead but KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Nice tech. That's some big juicy damage on that counter now. Balance from above. Still scrapping for Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning something. Sneaks in above. Smart play with the throw. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Crowns him from above. Flatlines him. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the jump in. Jumps. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 1 has the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Throws them to negate the block. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. The Gladius throws them away. Knockdown and in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Puts the super armor to good use. Shinku Hadouken! Oh! That fires off the Shinku Hadouken! They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit! Denies the jump in. Grounds him from above! Looking for a chance. I've got you! Are we gonna see a comeback here? What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 2 has the life lead. Impacts a no-go. Gets the jump-in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With the life gap opening up, will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throw connects and does big damage. Player 2 has the light that delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2, the super doesn't hit. Sneaks in above. Uses the gauge for a super art. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins as this charges forward. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Both fighters planning something? Right in there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely shuts out the jump. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. No good up high. No go for the throw. Starts off zoning with fireballs. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Goes for the super art? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point like KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The super art finds its mark. Can they keep on him? Throws them to negate the block. Blocks it. Player 2 has a slight life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Sunburn! I hope they pack some sunscreen. Both life and they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Fireball, burnout activates. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Fires off of Yoga Kong. Solid anti-air. Player 1. Oh, yo! Rock super hit! And in cross-up attack. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Meets them air-to-air. Connects with the throw. Bolt tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. This Sunburst gonna be too hot to handle? Flatline zone.
Time to resist.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throw leaves them wide open. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still slugging it out here. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. All right, what's coming up next? From up above. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Both looking to establish air superiority. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still scrapping for control of the space. Jumps up, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in. Player, they're going for the super art. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the... No way. No sign of letting up come out of the corner. Super! That's what we want to see.
Accepting.
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From up above. Grabs them. Still very early in the round. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Gets the jump in. Starts with a jump in. Still slugging it out here. Starts off zoning with fireballs. An aggressive attack. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner sweep. Knockdown. The jump-in is denied. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. From up of KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They exchange blows. Scrapping it out up close. That's a counter. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Not much life left, but they're drawing a super art. The super doesn't hit. Charges forward. Reads the jumper perfectly. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Good decision with that throw. Risky up-close scrap still going. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let's get this mission started. This will be a round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Knockdown. Handily escapes the throw. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the super art? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws him. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Good somersault kick. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Whips the throw. Grabs him. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter. Still KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! Everything up until now. And were they baiting them into that? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They just won't. They're going for the super art. Risky up-close scrap still going. Knockdown and player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Genius read. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Somersault kick. Both fighters planning something. Brushes that off and keeps going. Connects with the throw. Smart play with the throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, what's this Chiku Hado gonna do? Uses their drive game. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks him with the boom. Gets the jump in. That drive impact is blocked. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Trips him up. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Knockdown. Goes for the super arm. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense, and the throw ends the round. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two chases them down. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Well-timed corner switch. Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. Player two is going burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two has an empty drive kick. How will they utilize this? Experiencing burnout. It's the crossfire. Passing in those bars for some juicy damage.
Too easy.
Player two has got to do better than that. The drive impact doesn't work. Fights out of excellent block. Impact squat. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh no, they're stunned. Okay, protest. Player two can't afford. What's this Shiku Hado gonna do? Oh, here we go. Player one breaks through with the throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Absorbs the attack and fires back. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Still slugging it out here. Sticks the combo. That drive impact doesn't get through. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes the check with a super art connect. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big back down to the wire. Player two creates a good corner KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball. They have combo with the target combo. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Box him with a target combo. Shinku Hadouken! That's not gonna hit. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Oh, says no, experiencing burnout. Player one in dire straits with burnout. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Uses the target combo as a filler. Not much life, just uses the gauge for a super arm. Spends it all for the crossfire. This is what happens when Sonic Boom beats Somersault Kick for an all-out assault. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Excellent read. Looking for, and whiffs. They're wide open. Wrecks them. Both fighters turns out. Noticeable life lead. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can...
comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. It's a cross-up connect. What are they thinking here? Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. With this super art connect, takes a trip. Player 2 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still very early in the round. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. The throw whiffs. Breaks the block with a throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Watching Shinku Hadouken! A quick breather. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Crowns them from above! Not much life left, but they're KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The super armor does its job. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 2 drops below on gauge stock, but a good call to take that round. Uses the gauge for a super. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will definitely end the round. Going in. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Sidestep drives and back misses. That's not gonna hit. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 walks that off. Target combo into putting the cherry on top. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu, Repa.
Bet that hurt.
Lands the super. This is gonna hurt. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Absolutely relentless. Player 2 has a machine that Shogeki to push forward. Yes, no burnout. Did they mean to do that?